Hello, my earthly souls. Welcome to my channel, Earthly Soul Tarot. My name is Daniel, my loves, and thank you for joining me tonight for this collective reading. Tonight, we're going to be looking into how this week is going to be playing out for you. Now, this is a timeless reading, so it could resonate for whenever you watch this reading. Just take what resonates, leave what doesn't as well, my loves, and remember that it is collective, so some things might resonate with you and then maybe down the line something might not. Just take what does, as I said. Let's go ahead and jump into your reading, and let's go ahead and connect a little bit with spirit and ask our guides to send us messages of confirmation at the moment. And let's see what is going to be coming up for you this week, my loves. You're getting the Queen of Wands off the bat. Sorry, the light is pretty bright. The Queen of Wands. Let's get one more, maybe a few more. I'm hearing there's gonna be a lot of direction this week. Direction coming from you specifically. It's like very fired up. There's like a fired up energy about you. The Eight of Wands coming up as well, right next to that. Yeah, like a very let's go, let's get things done. And then the High Priestess coming up as well. I feel like a lot of you are going to be very in tune with your intuition this week. And you might even be making some type of bold decision or a decision to move forward with something. Okay, there's been something I feel that has been not really weighing on you, but something that you've been thinking about for some time now, kind of like weighing your pros and cons. And this week I feel like you're making a decision and it's like you're ready to go, you know what I mean? With the High Priestess, I do also feel like you're going to feel very spiritually connected this week as well. The Five of Swords is coming up for you, and let's get one more to clarify that. Five of Swords. I feel like there's a little bit of sacrifice that has to be done this week, like a little bit of something's gonna be difficult for you this week for sure. Okay, let's see what we can get. Spirit, can we clarify the Five of Swords? The Nine of Wands. I feel like a lot of you are just very physically tired, okay, especially the end of this month of March. And I said this is in another reading. Sorry guys, I literally can't talk today. Oh my gosh. I said this in another reading where I feel like March is very significant for a lot of you. Almost like it marks like a date when something happened for you. Could have been something traumatic or just something that really shifted your life. And so I feel like this month has been quite taxing on a lot of you, and you're definitely starting to feel that energy this week, okay? And it might interfere a little bit with your abilities to make decisions or your abilities to move forward, because I do see you being, standing strong in whatever decision you're making this week, but I do see you also kind of struggling to actually move forward with it or move forward, with the steps that it takes to get there. And the Nine of Wands is like, you can sense that you're close to achieving what you want to achieve, but there's something where it's like your body is demanding you to stop for a second and take a rest. So maybe some of you might be getting some self-care done this week. You're getting the Justice card popping up here too. I've been holding it for a while without actually looking at it, and I feel like this is something that you deserve, collective. It's something that you also really need, okay? So not only do you deserve it and want it, you need it, okay, my love? So make sure that you are taking care of yourself. I do see you guys, really winding down this week, drinking your chamomile tea, reading that book that I know you need to finish, okay? I feel like a lot of you are, you've left certain creative projects behind. Maybe this is the week to start diving into those projects with no expectations, just kind of with the purpose of expressing that energy and letting things go and feeling very cleansed by the end of the week. You know what I mean? Let's see what else is coming up for you, my loves. We're getting the Page of Cups. I do feel like a lot of you are going to be jumping into some type of new emotional journey by the end of the week, okay? By the end of this month, really. It's like a new, whatever decision you're making, I want to say it's a very bold decision for a lot of you. It's something very different. It feels like this is something that your past self probably never saw coming. And there's gonna be a lot of things to relearn about yourself, okay, emotionally. So this is also why it's important for you to make sure you're getting physical rest, because you are going to be put through some mental challenges, okay, in the next few weeks, I want to say. There's going to be a lot of adjusting and fine-tuning as well. And again, it feels very emotional. So if you are someone that goes to therapy already, you know, you should be going to therapy. I feel some of you could really benefit from that. And if you're not, you know, sit down with yourself, maybe journal a little bit, try to get those feelings out onto paper, and try your best not to bottle them up, okay? Especially within this new journey that you're going on, my loves. The Five of Cups is coming up here as well. This is the second five I'm seeing in this reading as well. So there's your confirmation that something is about to change in your life, and I feel like it's happening this week, collective. Spirit, oh, okay, I didn't even have to ask why the Five of Cups is here. The Eight of Cups, okay. The Five of Cups next to the Eight of Cups. Like I said in the beginning, there is an energy here of sacrifices needing to be made. And this could be you having to leave somebody behind, okay? I do feel like this is an external energy, like a person. It could even be a past version of yourself if you want to resonate with that as well. But there's something here where you have to leave something behind, and although you don't want to, you are going to do it, okay? Because I feel like you know what is best for you. And that's probably also why it feels emotionally challenging to go through this process, to go through with this decision that you've made, because it entails you having to leave somebody or something behind, okay? But I feel like that's also just a part of the journey that you're supposed to be going on, you know what I mean, in general. So there's nothing here to be afraid of. The Eight of Pentacles is coming up because this is something that is meant to be in your life, okay? This is something that you're gonna do for a very long time as well. And again, this journey that you're stepping into, it could be something that has to do with your career. It could be a relationship. It could be anything, really. But whatever it may be, I do see it being very... I wanted to say persistent. I heard that word. Persistent, but also very stable in your life. It's something that is meant to stick. You know what I mean? So I do see you being very focused now. And despite, you know, the negative emotions that come from having to leave something behind or someone behind, I do feel like you are mentally prepared to deal with those emotions. So I don't see it being something that's going to bring you down so much, okay? Especially, you know, with the... We did start the reading with the Queen of Wands, so you have a lot of fiery, passionate energy about this decision that you're making. So I feel like that's really going to just overcome any other emotion that you're going to be feeling, which is good. I mean, shoot, I'll take it. You know what I mean? Like, I'll take it. The less, you know, sulky we can be during these next coming weeks, the better, because I do feel like there's a lot coming onto your plate. So you need as much of that, you know, mental clarity as possible, okay, my loves. Spirit guides, what else are we seeing by the end of the month? You're getting the Artist and the Four of Wands. The Artist is a bonus card in this tarot deck. It represents creativity, creation. It represents also, for me, I see it a lot of times of like looking at things from a new perspective and also looking at the bigger picture, okay? The Four of Wands is also coming up right beside it. So I think a lot of you are really getting ready to just lock in, you know what I mean? Like really lock things in, and also focus on your home life as well. I'm seeing somebody getting really cozy and getting their house really, you know, in order. And not just home physically, but, you know, your home, yourself inside, the mind that you live in, the soul that you embody, you know what I mean? You're really locking in and making sure that, you know, that the place that you're in is somewhere that you want to be in for the rest of your life, somewhere that you're comfortable being. And not just physically, but also I see it very, very revolved around your home in general. So some of you could even be moving soon. But if you're not, you're definitely just like elevating something about your house. Maybe you're changing things up, or, you know, releasing things in your household that no longer serve you, like decluttering and stuff like that. And I do see that energy is gonna be kind of like overtaking towards the end of the week. You're gonna feel very motivated to clean things out, and especially on the weekend, like especially on Sunday. Wow, I really can't talk, you guys. I don't know what it is about this energy, but it's very like, woof, Yeah, the Ten of Wands. Like I said, buckle up because I feel like a lot of you don't really know exactly what this new journey is going to entail. You just know that the ending is something that you want. So you're going to do whatever you can to make sure you get there, and you will get there. Let me tell you that. I am seeing that, especially with the 4 of Wands. Like, you are going to get there. I do feel like your guides are asking you though to make sure that you are looking at the bigger picture. Try not to get too caught up in the small details, okay? Try not to get too caught up in other people's issues as well. Please try not to let other people's influence, um, influence you. Is what I want to say, my loves. Let's get. Ooh, it just started raining. I don't know if you guys can hear that. It started raining out of nowhere. Oof. Let me pull an oracle card for you for the end of the reading. Okay, and one already fell out the deck. Oh my gosh! And what am I saying, you guys? Clear your energy. Clear your energy, and I feel like this energy is going to be very apparent by the end of the week, next Sunday. You're going to want to cleanse, okay? You're going to want to clear things because you know that there's something coming in, okay? And when things come in, where are you going to put it? You know what I mean? You need to make the space, you need to make the room, you need to cleanse your energy, and you need to make sure that you're physically rested as well. So remember that self-care we were talking about? Start getting to it, my loves. Get to that self-care because you're gonna need it by the end of the week, let me tell you, my loves. Anyway, you guys, I'm gonna leave the reading at that because it is raining cats and dogs outside. I wanna get cozy in my bed and listen to that rain. If you have watched the whole way through, let me know if this reading resonated with you guys, and I appreciate you guys so much. I also want to thank you guys for 200 subscribers. I know it's not a lot. I just started my journey here on YouTube, and I appreciate every single one of you for sticking around and listening to the readings, whether you resonate or not. Like, you guys are awesome. Thank you so much for your comments and the likes and everything. I'm so happy to be doing this. It really does fulfill me. It fulfills my soul. So let me know in the comments if the reading resonates with you at all. Let me know what you have planned for this week. If you want to go follow me on TikTok as well, my TikTok handle, sorry, a crystal almost fell. My TikTok handle is Earthly Soul Tarot, just as I have it here on YouTube. And yeah, I'll see you guys on the next reading, and have a great day, night, wherever you are. Have a great week, you guys. I love you so much.